So this week you are going to be working with macros. That is what automating a worksheet entails. And all a macro is, it's just a recording of tasks that you are performing. So you'll create macros if you find that you are doing the same thing over and over again, because they'll save you time. You will record the steps and then you can play it back and it'll execute them automatically. So this module is going to teach you how to create macros, how to edit a macro, how to assign a macro to a button. So you can simply click a button and it'll run. So this is kind of a neat feature. There are questions on the certification exam. There could be some on macros. And so you want to make sure that you read through the chapter in the book, because not only will it explain how to do everything, it will help you make sure that your Excel is set up properly, because you do have to have the developer tab on your ribbon. And it is not displayed by default. That is something that you have to go in and turn on. And then you can do the testing. And if you need to do the training first, because there's no timer on that. That is not graded. And you can learn how to do all the required tasks and then go into the testing, which you can do up to 3 times. The testing is scored and it is timed. And then we have a project dealing with macros and an extra credit. So that is what we're doing this week. If you are planning on going back to module 7 and redoing any of those exercises so you could resubmit, just make sure that you get all of that done by October 31st, because on October 31st, the Cengage modules, which is this testing, the project, and the extra credit. After the 31st, those are going to be hidden. Okay, so make sure that if you want to resubmit anything or redo anything, that you get that done by the 31st. Also, I want to point out that you do have an extra credit opportunity. In this class, we assess quantitative reasoning. And this is one of the general education competencies of the college. And the way that we're doing it in this class is you are taking this test. And it tests general knowledge. It also assesses critical thinking. You don't have to study for the test or prepare for it. You just go in and give it your best shot. You should have gotten login information through your NMC email. And once you submit this test, then come into this Dropbox and submit the word done. And I will give you 20 points extra credit. How I use the data is I specifically look at the categories that deal with quantitative reasoning. I look for any trends that show students need help in particular areas. And I actually build that into our discussions. And you'll notice that a lot of our discussions have kind of dealt with analyzing data and backing up data with facts and that kind of thing, interpreting data. That is all geared towards quantitative reasoning. Okay, so if you're wondering why we have all those discussions, that is why. It is to help you guys prepare for this assessment. So if you have any questions, let me know, and have an awesome week.